everyone, I have quite the miscellany video today. Basically, I had several products I wanted to tell you all about, but I didn't want to do like 5 different little videos. So I'm just gonna try to quickly go through everything I need to talk about here today. Why don't we start with a very quick and easy thing? This is the Kuru Toga Roulette in the very popular gunmetal color, which was often sold out because basically as soon as we could get them, they would sell really fast, and Mitsubishi always had low production. And I don't know if it was intentional or if they, had trouble like material wise or something, but basically a lot of times we would have orders for these that were not getting filled. To make a long story short, the Kuru Toga Roulette in gunmetal has been discontinued. We were able to get one last batch, so I wanted to let you know that if you really wanted the Kuru Toga Roulette in gunmetal, it is still only available for a short time, and then it looks like they're just going to produce the silver one, and then every once in a while maybe they'll release a limited edition color like they did recently. So that's really all I wanted to say about that. Why don't I do this one next? Okay, so this actually looks so similar to another product that you almost wouldn't be able to tell it's limited edition. But this is the limited edition 10th anniversary Acroball. And what they've done for the campaign in Japan is to do this Acro Inc. versus Godzilla campaign. And so like all the marketing materials they sent show Godzilla. Maybe there's like a new Godzilla movie. I'm just really not up on these things. This is like the tester pad for this product. But on the actual product itself, there is no Godzilla. So if you see this product being advertised anywhere as the Acroball Godzilla, I want you to know that it doesn't actually have Godzilla on it. Just to show you kind of the difference between the standards and this limited edition series. This is the Acroball color, okay? So that means this actually has purple ink in it. And the 10th anniversary Acroball, what they've done is they've done a colored body, but not colored ink. This is like the standard Acroball look. So I just wanted to show you these all sort of together so you could kind of see what's different about the limited edition body. Looks very similar, does it not? So again, the limited edition body is all filled with black ink, even though they have the colored bodies. There are some slightly different color variations in the 0.7, and I actually held some aside that I'm not showing here for another project coming up. So they're going to be exclusive to a kit. So stay tuned for that. And next, why don't we get into the new Pilot 4+1 wood. So this is a pretty interesting product to talk about. For one thing, it's super cool / elegant looking, in my opinion. Let me see if I can zoom it in here a little bit so you can see. Go this way. So we've got like a matte black body. The barrel grip part, the grip part of the barrel is what I'm trying to say, is a stained birch. And so on the matte black one, you've got a black stained birch. And on this one, which is like a gunmetal color, let me see if I can figure out what they call that. I'm not sure. I'll definitely post it. Oh, I think they call it gray. Okay. So I think it's super cool looking. And that has a darker brown stained birch on there. Here's sort of like the side view. Anyway, so this is the 4+1 wood, and it does share a lot of similarities with the 4+1 light, which I am showing you an example here. So for those of you who really like the 4+1 light, but would like a more kind of like sophisticated looking version of it, or want to get it for someone as a gift, you really might want to check out the 4+1 wood because it is Very nice. And one of the really nice things about it, in my opinion, is that instead of using like the traditional Pilot ballpoint ink in it, they've used the Acro ink. So the 4+1 wood, unlike the 4+1 light, comes with Acro ink in it. So for those people that aren't familiar with the 4+1 light, it's a pretty standard 4-color ink plus mechanical pencil pen with eraser under the cap, of course. Now this body is really similar to something I mentioned about the Acro 1000 body recently, which is to keep the top part lighter, the metal is down here. So this piece right here that's in my left hand is metal and wood, and this piece is plastic. And it looks like a matte metal, but this piece is plastic. Definitely a difference in weight and feel. Oh, and while I have this open, I'll just show you what the inside looks like. And this is also how you would refill the pen, of course. You would simply pull these out. Okay. Comes pre-filled with 0.7 Acro ink refills, but other sizes are available. And of course, the 4 standard colors. A little tip, a lot of people that are trying to extract the lead, they go like this and then they think it doesn't work, but you really got to push kind of a bit harder than you think you do to get that lead to extract. And then pull down on one of the other options to get it to retract. So let me do a quick writing sample, just because sometimes people want those even when it is standard ink. So we've got, it's very smooth. If I haven't said it yet, that's the advantage of the Acro ink, is that it's lubricated. Also, these refills are big. So if you're used to using something like the High-Tech C Coletto refills that run out quite fast, especially compared to a ballpoint pen, you know, these last quite a long time before you have to refill them. Now, something to mention is that this pen, even though it has the same kind of like look in terms of the shape of the body as the 4+1 light, it is quite different in feel. And the reason I say that is the barrel, you know, on this is much softer compared to this one. I really would not recommend this pen for people who like a very skinny barrel. It is not going to feel like that, because there isn't, with wood, there's, you know, wood is of course going to be softer than metal, but there is not give in the grip like there would be with this. So I wouldn't call this a comfortable pen for people who like a skinnier barrel. And I'll show you the pencil. And the pencil unit is in 0.5. And of course you can keep refilling it with any 0.5 lead that you like. So this is the 4+1 wood. Very beautiful, in my opinion. So moving along to the fourth thing for this video, I want to talk about this incredible correction tape. I never really thought I would get this excited about correction tape. It's kind of goofy. Let me make sure I am focused here. So I'll use this to kind of demonstrate the correction tape. But this correction tape is by Plus. This is the same company that makes that decoration tape that a lot of planner people have started getting into, and we sell a lot of different variants on our store. We really like it. This is called the Whipper. In Japanese, it's like whippa. I don't know, it kind of looks like a wiper in English. So this correction tape, in addition to having really pretty pastel bodies, and I'll show you the other options, it has some other really nice features too. So the 5mm comes in these 3 pastel bodies. There's like a yellow, minty green, let me see what they call this. Pale blue, they actually call it. Pale blue, minty blue, I guess. And this is pale yellow, and then this one is pale pink. So these are all really pretty, and then the 4mm comes in a pale green. Let me put the pale green and pale blue next to each other so you can just kind of see the difference. And then this I think is pale purple. Yes, the pale purple is 6mm. So depending on the width you want. So 3 different options in the 5mm, and then a 4mm and a 6mm. And this is also refillable. I'm just gonna mention this now before I forget. So the color of refill, so this part right here, is gonna depend on the size. So you've got your 5mm, your 4mm, and your 6mm refill. I'm really glad it's refillable. So let me get these out of the way, and I just wanna show you how this thing works. So a couple things that are worth mentioning. I really like that the protective, I don't know if you'd call this cap or lid or what, but this thing right here, it is like spring, it has spring action going on, and so it very nicely opens and closes very easily. So there's no struggling with this. I feel like sometimes with correction tape, it's just obnoxious. This is just awesome. So you're gonna just snap it open, and then when you're actually making your correction, it is so smooth, and you don't have to do that kind of annoying, I feel like until the whipper, almost every correction tape I try, it doesn't work well unless when you get to the end, you like jerk up your hand like this, you lift straight up and jerk up your hand. This one is so smooth and easy to use. You don't have to do that weird hand jerking thing. It just glides across the paper, and you know, it doesn't get all messed up here. I love this product. I seriously am surprised at how excited I am, because it's just when you can combine like something that's like pretty or cute with good function and ease of use, it just makes me so happy. And so I couldn't not mention it. And I felt like maybe a whole video just about each of these things individually might be a bit much. Anyway, yeah, these are just 4 things I really wanted to mention to you. If you have any questions, please let me know, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.